Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. With so much news going on about Eretz Yisrael, perhaps we should reconnect to what the Torah says about Eretz HaKodesh, Eretz Yisrael. There's a pasuk in Parashas Ekev, Perek Yud Aleph, pasuk Yud, a couple of psukim. The pasuk says, Ki haaretz asher atah ba shama l'rishta, for the land which you will come and you will possess, Eretz Yisrael, like Eretz Mitzrayim hi, asher yitzasha misham. It's not like Eretz Mitzrayim, Egypt, that you just left. Asher tizra zaracha v'ishkisa b'raglecha, where over there you plant and you water and it grows. Kigan hayorek. V'haaretz asher atem oivrim shana l'rishta, whereas the land that you're coming to inherit, you're coming to possess, Eretz harim ubkois limtar hashamayim tishtamayim. That you will depend on rainwater. And the pasuk goes on to say, Eretz, the land of Eretz Yisrael is the land. Asher Hashem elikecha doirish oisa tamid. It's the land that Hashem is always looking what it needs. Mereishis hashana va'ad achris shana. All year, all times, Hashem looks and searches, how could I help the land of Eretz Yisrael? Now, the Gemara in Maseches Tainus, Daf Yud, Amud Aleph, says the Gemara, Tana Rabbanon, the Rabbanon have taught us, Eretz Yisrael nivreis tchila. When the Eibishter created the world, Eretz Yisrael was created first. V'chol ha'olam kulei nivra lebesayf. The whole world was created only afterwards. This is all, as the Mefarshim say, the blessings of the whole world depend on the blessings of Eretz Yisrael. This is the starting point. And he brings a pasuk from Mishlei, Shemnemar Adloi Asa Eretz V'chutzos. First Eretz Yisrael was created, then goes Chutzos. The Gemara goes further. Eretz Yisrael, the land of Israel, Mashka Oisa HaKadosh Baruch Hu Ba'atzmai. When it comes time to give rain, Hashem himself gives the rain. V'chol ha'olam kulai, the rest of the world, Al Yidei Shliach. The rain falls through a messenger, through a shliach. Shenemar, he brings a pasuk for this. Hanoisei matar al pnei eretz. Hashem himself gives rain for Eretz Yisrael. V'sheileach mayim al pnei chutzos. And he sends a messenger, he sends the rain to the other countries, other nations. Then the Gemara says another thing. Eretz Yisrael, shoisa make shamim. Israel gets real rainwater. Everything else gets a trickle-down effect from what Eretz Yisrael gets. Shenemar, as he brings a pasuk, Hanoisein matar al pnei Eretz. Eretz Yisrael shoyset chila. When rain falls, Eretz Yisrael gets first. And he brings a mashal, a parable. Mashal la'adam shemegabel segvino, just like a person making cheese from milk. He's making cheese. He takes the good, and leaves over what fell aside. Eretz Yisrael takes the best, and from Eretz Yisrael, the rest of the world gets. Now, we see clearly that Hashem created the world from Eretz Yisrael, and the blessings of the whole world depend on Eretz Yisrael. Many halachas is connected to the chavivus of Eretz Yisrael. There is a Gemara in Masechta Brachas Daf Lamed Vav Amud Beis. The Gemara talks about the pasuk connected to the mitzvah of Arla, the Isser of Arla, and the Gemara proves from a pasuk Lalamedcha, to teach you she'ein Eretz Yisrael chaseder klum. You should know that Eretz Yisrael is not lacking anything. Everything you find in the rest of the world has to start with Eretz Yisrael. There has to be some of that in Eretz Yisrael. Now, the question is, if Mitzrayim had water from its own, it didn't have to depend on the rainwater, shouldn't that be a benefit? Shouldn't that be better? That you don't have to wait till it starts raining and perhaps the rain won't fall, it'll be a drought. If you have water always available, that is a blessing. So why are we calling Eretz Yisrael Eretz Tova, the better land, when you have to pray and wait and hope and pray for rain? And perhaps the answer is the famous Chazal. Chazal say that things that you always have available to you and it's always accessible is not a blessing. Things that you have to reconnect. The Eibishter wants us to connect. The Eibishter wants us to call out to Him and do the right things. And that's what the Eibishter looks for in Klal Yisrael. And the Eibishter says, if you only do the right things, the brachas from the whole world depend on you. And just as we see that the Eretz Yisrael itself has the channel, how the rest of the brachas of the rest of the world depend on, there's actually a fascinating halacha that you could prove about the people that live in Israel, how they connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There's a din, a famous din, a mitzvah, that Kohanim have to perform the mitzvah of Birchas Kohanim, to bless Klal Yisrael. So, originally, or what should be, is every day during davening, the Kohanim should do duchening. And it's brought in Shulchan Aruch, Simin Kuf Chav Ches Sif Mem Dalid, that about Birchas Kohanim. But the Shulchan Aruch says the custom became that out of Eretz Yisrael, you don't duchen unless it's Yom Tov. During the week, there is no Birchas Kohanim. Why? Listen to the difference. Because on Yom Tov, Oz Shruyim B'Simcha V'Tuv Leivav. During Yom Tov, everybody's happy, the Kohanim are happy, and only somebody who's in a good mood is able to give blessings. Masha'enkem b'shar yomim, the rest of the days of the week, people are hustling and bustling to make a living. How could they won't give the blessing with a full heart. That's the people in Chutz La'aretz. In Eretz Yisrael, the Kohanim do Birchas Kohanim every day. You know why? What, they don't have hustling and bustling for Parnasa? They have to work for Parnasa too, just like the people in Chutz La'aretz. But they connect to Hashem. The people in Eretz Yisrael know that their survival, and they know what's making it happen. And they connect to Hashem. Even though they're hustling and bustling for a Parnasa, they have sure bitachon that Hashem will give them what they need. And they know that the success of Eretz Yisrael and the success of the whole world depends on the Torah mitzvahs that they do. So daily, they could be happy. They just do what they're supposed to do, what Torah says. They have the simcha, and with their simcha, they're able to pass it over. And a kohen does do the Birchas Kohanim daily.